If you reflect on your first year as being a member of parliament, what can you say in short?
In short, I can really say that I am really a foreigner in my own country, because I have really problems where people don't understand me, first of all, and I have problems also to understand the people, because it's as if somebody talks a whole round and he doesn't come out from the roundabout. So I have really problems, and I'm yet to make sure that at least I understand and push forward. That's why most of the administrative, the senior executive, they have given me a lot of responsibilities in committees which are quite strong in the national parliament, so that I can give some way forward. Because I'm quite precise, and once I make a decision, it's that way. That's why we find that even if we have 349 members of parliament, and any member is free to be elected in each of these committees, but I happen to have fallen into 4 of them, and I didn't request to be chosen, but there's the executive members of the government who actually also decide which member is worthy to join which type of a committee.
So in a way, your Swiss experience is helping you.
My Swiss knowledge, my Swiss learning has given me an upper hand, which I am really delegating my duties very, very exhaustively.
Does everybody understand what you want to do with your Swiss way? Some people might only know that Switzerland is a rich country.
Let them know that Switzerland is a rich country, and let them know that the richness didn't come just from the heaven. Let them know that people worked, and they are still working very hard, and they must also follow suit, otherwise they will be left out of the road.
So do you get any support from Switzerland, and if so, in what form?
Yes, I get a good backup, especially from Proganze. It is an NGO which was formed to assist me through my partner, Rin, and she is really helping in sending in volunteers who have been assessing learning systems like education and health facilities. And I find that before we really approach an issue, there must be a basic explanation where somebody can understand. And these volunteers who have really come all the way from Switzerland, they have done a commendable job, which at least somebody can say, okay, if I need help, but I need it on this particular respect. So that I find it a very big basis where we can, from that level, expect that maybe Proganze, which has been registered in Switzerland and also in Kenya, it can be a very good system to assist me. But for the time being, I must say that the ambassador from Switzerland in Kenya, based in Kenya, has promised me some assistance, which I hope it's going to function. And if it functions, that will be a big plus for the efforts that I have been showing. Because if I don't get external assistance, the budget that I am receiving from the government is absolutely not enough. It's not enough at all, because education is taking part of the percentage out of my budget, construction, and also planning. Each and every step is taking a bit of my budget, which leaves me without even enough money to build a classroom. But I'm very happy. This time, Proganze, they have donated 5 classrooms, And that is a big, big way forward. And I hope in future, if any help can be channeled through Pro-Ganze, that will be a very big assistance that will be coming directly to Ganze, instead of when somebody just sends assistance or help to Kenya, then it will be distributed in the whole country. And when it reaches Ganze, I have nothing.
So what's the biggest help you could get from Switzerland?
Actually, from Switzerland, whereby we have got a system that is working, I would imagine, I am looking forward if I could get assisted with health facilities, health facilities like equipment, which I could be trying to put up buildings for the health structures, but the equipment, there are no equipments. That is one thing. Or also building the primary schools where the youth, they will be really a promising future for that area, which has been really, it was actually initially left without any assistance because people have been so tribalistic, so corrupt, and this time I hope if we can start with the youth, the young boys and young women, to educate them, give them the basic education, they can be quite competitive. And they're very, very intelligent, because I could see the last standard 8s who did last year, with all the efforts that I have done, there is a single school which they all passed. The whole class passed. And now the biggest problem is, where do they get money to continue with their higher education? Because I don't have a very big budget to cater for everybody, but nevertheless, I am not giving up, because I am sure that help can come from any direction, from Switzerland, from the government also. If I can go and cry here and there looking for any help, I'm sure we will get to know that they will get their education. Also, if I come to agriculture, it will make sure that they have got enough food sustainability to make them at least know and appreciate that people are on their side, and they are also worthy people to even live, and they are very intelligent. So once we can really bank on our education and health and agriculture, jobs, if it comes, I'll be the most lucky person in the next few months to come.
So there is still a lot to do, but a lot can be done with the necessary help.
There is a lot to do, or there is a lot to be done, and sincerely, let me be very sincere, I am not really a big fan of China, because
So there is still a lot to be done, but a lot has already been done also.
I would imagine on the level of my expectation, we have still a long way to go. We expect to make accessibility of roads, water, which is also not very easily available, and several other items like the education and health facilities, including agriculture, for the food of the people. So there's a lot to be done, although we are really trying. Because I don't want to say that we have managed to do a lot. I think there's still a lot to be done, although it is actually trickling or moving very slowly because of the finances. They don't come just at one budget. Like, for example, I've got a budget of 100 million, which is close to 100,000 Swiss francs. But then it doesn't come all of.
So Peter Safari Shehe, thank you so much for this interesting interview and the insight in your private and professional life.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure to have this interview, and I hope it's going to reach our brothers and sisters and friends, loving people who I really miss, but although I must say that this time of the year, I know it is winter there, and here, although it's a bit different in weather, but here we have got that 7 degrees and the sun is shining morning and evening. Thank you very much indeed.